Good morning, grade ones. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's get into it. Today, we're going to start our lesson on page 127 of our reading street, and we're focusing on our high frequency words today first. I don't have a copy of it on the soft copy, but I do have a hard copy in front of me. And if you can get your reading street books out, open to page 127 and follow with me as I read. The title says I Can Read, and we are trying to pronounce and we're trying to familiarize ourselves with the high frequency words which are highlighted in yellow. So let's get into it. My niece Mandy wrote about the moon. For 8 nights, she checked out that moon above Smith's field. Did you know the moon seems to change shape? It might be bright or it might not show light. The moon might seem close enough to touch. Some nights, Mandy wants to tie a knot around the moon and bring it close. That would make her laugh. Your high frequency words here are moon, 8, above, touch, and laugh. If you're going to turn your page to page 128, and that would be our story for today. And we're looking at the story A Southern Ranch. I'm going to read along with you, so pay attention and try to follow in your books. A Southern Ranch. Your genre? Expository text. It tells us about real people, places, and events. Your question for the week: why do we treasure special places? Why do we treasure special places? Maybe because it reminds us of something that we did with people that we care. The sun isn't up yet, and high above the land, the moon still gleams in dark skies. But lights are on in this place. Another day is starting on the ranch. Ranches and places that raise livestock, horses, cows, sheep, and goats are livestock. This ranch raises cows or cattle. Ranch hands help look after the livestock and ranch. Ranch hands no longer take cattle up long trails. Ranch hands may drive pickup trucks, but they are still much like ranch hands long ago. Ranch hands still ride horses and use lassos. They still care for the sick animals. Ranch hands still watch herds for cattle. Ranch hands are people that work on the farm, okay? That's what they mean. If cattle go the wrong way, ranch hands must lead them the right way. In summer, if herds eat all the grass in one place, ranch hands take them to another place. In winter, ranch hands feed herds hay and grain. Roundups take place in spring and fall. Ranch hands go out in the field and look for cows. This is not an easy job. Cows might be standing under a tree or grazing at the bottom of the hill. After getting 8 or 10 cows, ranch hands must keep them together and keep them walking. Cows might run off. Ranch hands must chase them and bring them back. Ranch hands need well-trained horses for this work. These horses can be steered just by a touch, and they know cows. Sometimes cattle dogs help keep the cows together too. It's a tough job, this, grade ones. Ranch hands bring small bunches of cows to the same spot. 9 or 10 become 40 or 50. Then ranch hands bring these bigger bunches to another spot. In time, the herd might number 600 or more. Keeping this big herd together is hard. Some ranch hands ride point or in front. Some ride swing or on each side. Some ride drag or in the back. That is a dusty job. Ranch hands take the herd to the ranch. Those cows that are being sold are loaded on the truck and shipped off. The rest will be sent back to graze on more grass. Roundup has ended. After so much time on horseback, weary ranch hands can rest. They eat and talk and laugh. Then it's back to work on the ranch. Hope you enjoyed the story. It's a very informative story, and we've learned a lot from it. We've even learned that people that work on the farms are called ranch hands, and we didn't know that. I didn't know that. And these ranch hands have a tough job to do. They they work really hard, and they ride horses all day, and they have specific jobs to do. Some ride in the front, some ride in the left and right, some ride at the back. They herd close to 600 cattle a day, and these cattle run off sometimes. They have to get them back. The horses are trained. Whoa, I don't know if you've ridden a horse before, but I have. It's scary stuff, grade ones. Now, if you've got your readers and writers notebook out, we've got a few pages that we need to get done. The first one is page 458. Quickly turn to your readers and writers notebook, page 458. We're going to be looking at your high frequency words. In the column above, we've got your first high frequency word, above. Say with me, above, above, above. 8, 8, 8. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Moon, moon, moon. Touch, touch, touch. Number one, we've got a picture of a girl and she's laughing. Ha, ha, ha. What's the word that describes this? Here's it here, laugh. We write down L-A-U-G-H, laugh. Number two, we have a number, and the number is 8. 5, 6, 7, and here's the number 8. We write down 8. E-I-G-H-T, 8. Number 3, we've got a shelf and a toy horse, and the toy horse is on top. I wonder what this could be. Not below, but above. Let's write down the word above. A-B-O-V-E, above. Number 4, we've got a finger and it's poking or touching a teddy bear. Let's see the word. Feel and here's it. Touch. Write down touch. T-O-U-C-H, touch. And lastly, we've got a picture of the solar system. And the arrow here is pointing to the moon, stars, planets, and here's moon. Moon. M-O-O-N, moon. Quickly write that down. Once you're done with that, we're going to scroll quickly to page 463. If you're there with me, let's go. Here we're looking at adjectives for the perfect picture or the perfect word. Now they've given us words from the book Sudden Ranch, the story, and we need to find the perfect adjective or describing word for it. Here we've got warm day, it describes the day, and here we've got pretty flowers, it describes the flowers. The adjective here is pretty, and the adjective here is warm. Number one, which one is the adjective? Loud cattle. Loud cattle. Usually the adjective or describing word comes first. So here's our word loud. L-O-U-D, loud. Number two, happy cows. The word happy tells us how the cows are. Cows are our noun. Happy is our describing word, our adjective. So we write down happy, H-A-P-P-Y. Number three, hot sun. The word hot describes the noun, which is sun. It tells us that the sun is hot. Our adjective, our describing word is hot. We write H-O-T, hot. Number four, bright lights. The word bright tells us the type of lights that we have, and the describing word is bright, and the word lights are our noun. We write on bright, B-R-I-G-H-T, bright. Number five, tall tree. Which word's telling us about the tree? Yes, it's the word tall. It's telling us the size of the tree. So tall is our adjective. We write down tall, T-A-L-L, tall. T-A-L-L, tall. Number six, dark skies. The word dark describes the noun skies. It tells us how the skies look, and the word is dark. That's our adjective, D-A-R-K, dark. D-A-R-K, dark. We're moving on to page 470. Right. What kind of noun is it? Write about something your family does on holiday. Use adjectives such as loud, tasty, cold, or just to tell us about it. Your possible answers we've got here. Let's read through it. We have a great picnic on the 4th of July. It is always a hot day. We make ice cream. We swim in the cold, cool lake. Now there's lots of adjectives here. Great is our first one. Hot is our second one. Cold is our third one. And our last one is cool. We can talk about our holiday maybe for National Day or for Eid. Tell me what your family does. Tell me where you go. Tell me about the weather. Tell me how you feel. Tell me the things you do. Maybe 3 to 4 sentences, and use as many adjectives as you can to describe these happenings. Your next page, after you've done this should take you roughly 5 to 10 minutes to finish. Don't rush through it. Take your time. With the help of mums and dads, try to do at least 3 to 4 sentences describing a holiday that you have here in Riyadh. Maybe it could be Eid, or maybe it could be your weekend, or maybe it could be National Day. What do you do on those days? Use describing words. The next page we're going to is page 472. Here, they want you to identify which sentence has the adjective. Number one, the underlined word is dinner. Dinner on Sunday is a great meal. Dinner is a noun. It is something we can see, feel, and touch. So it's not our adjective. The next one, dinner on Sunday is a great meal. And Sunday is underlined. We know that Sunday is a proper noun. It's a name for a day. That's why it's in capital. So it's not an adjective. The third one, dinner on Sunday is a great meal. The word great tells us about the meal and what kind of meal it is. Cross, tick, or color in the space by great. Number two, a ranch hand bakes fresh bread. Here's a picture of the bread, and you can see the steam is rising of the bread. The word fresh bread tells us about what kind of bread it is. So this is our adjective fresh. We look to the next one. Bakes is underlined. Bakes is not an adjective. It is a verb. And if you look at the last one, bread is underlined. Bread is a noun. It's not an adjective. So it has to be the first one. Cross, tick, or color in the space provided for the first one. Number three, let's look at the first one. Another ranch hand makes spicy stew. The underlined word here is stew. It is a noun. It's not an adjective. Neither is it a proper noun or a verb. It is something that we can see, feel, and touch. Thus, it is a noun and it's stew. It is not what we're looking for. The second one, another ranch hand makes spicy stew. The word spicy tells us what kind of stew it is. So because it tells us what kind of stew it is our adjective, and we cross tick or color in that option. Number four, I pour glasses of cold milk. This word cold is an adjective. It tells us the type of milk that we are pouring. Thus, it is our adjective. We cross tick and color in that option. Number five, sweet oranges are our dessert. Are is not an adjective, so we cannot choose this one. The second option is sweet oranges. Aha! The word sweet tells us what kind of oranges they are. So thus it is an adjective. It is a describing word. So we cross tick and color in that option. Number six, the first word. We wash dirty dishes together. We is not an adjective. It doesn't describe anything that's going on. It's telling us who is doing it rather than how it's being done. The second one, we wash. Wash is underlined. Wash is not an adjective or a verb or a proper noun. It is a verb. Sorry, it's telling us how they're doing it or what's going on, but it's not describing the action. The third one, we wash the dirty dishes. This word dirty tells us what kind of dishes we were washing together. Thus, it is a describing word. It is our adjective, and we cross, tick, or color in that option. Grade ones, it's been really a pleasure being with you thus far. I hope you're having a good time off, and you're being safe at home. I hope to see you soon. Take care. Ciao.